Greetings, Keishalings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of My Hero Academia, Chapter 4:13. Alright. Whoop. Well, that acted weird. Make sure that's still recording. It didn't. It's minimizing weirdly. Alright. So yeah, we saw the vestige of All Might come up. So it was like, is that a prelude to him dying? I mean, he's not in the best of shape right now. So yeah. What's there to see when AFO or OFA and AFO resonate? Okay, so you've got Stars and Stripes Quark, New Order fighting the old, well, I guess it's still technically him, AFO, and then all the other Quarks are fighting alongside her to destroy him from the inside. And it's like, Master. So this is the Quark singularity that is AFO. I found a sad child. He's right there. So that was her hand we saw last chapter. Okay. All Might. So he's awake. If you sleep, you'll die. Stay with me. Without our comms, I haven't... I'm gonna zoom in just a tad. There we go. Without our comms, I have no idea what's going on, but it's safe to say Midori is still fighting. Was that a dream? No, that feeling. It's like that time. How? The young boy is far away. Their will is flowing through me. The power passed through generations is becoming frayed. Uh-oh. Also, there's Mount Fuji. I forgot to mention it, but like there's like 2 chapters ago it was mentioned that it was going to explode. I don't know if Midori is like keeping that at bay by fighting the decay in some form, or it's just not spreading that fast. But yeah, that plot point is on the back burner or just gone. Don't really know. Lump of Lead is the title. Okay, so Midoriya got blasted away again. Well, or he's just not there. It's hard to tell. What was that? Why did I think of you? I'm absolutely sure that you were extinguished. So you have the same connection. Okay. As long as people stand up to save each other, someone will inherit that will of heroism. Even though she's dead, there's still an ember. Okay, there he is. Now he's bouncing like a stone. Hit the ground pretty hard. You can become a hero. Flashback to that. What do you mean, second? Letting go of one for all? Why? Stay calm, he'll hear us. Inside Shigaraki, there was a lump. Black as lead. It represented his rage, his frustrations, and all of his memories. Oh, dang. Just seeing all the destruction. But then, they got pulled into a single thing. Now his willpower is just rock-solid hatred. But, Yagi found a crack. And that's probably a wound from his fight against Star and Stripe. A mental wound, not a physical one, not a crack he can heal with his Quark. But what does that have to do with One for All? After absorbing All for One's consciousness, Shigaraki became too strong. As you are now, you're no match for him. That's why we'll have to attack from the inside. Ah, okay. So they're going to join forces with the New Order Quark. Okay. Transferring One for All to him will give us a chance to go after that wound, thus allowing us to strike directly at his consciousness. Strike the wound by transferring? Wait, I don't follow that logic. If we transfer it, he'll start using our Quarks. That's what's happening to Shinomori-san. Then broaden your understanding of transfer. You should know it by now. Image training? Exactly. Let me make it simpler for you to understand. when that childhood friend of yours needs to pass you something, how does he do it? He just lobs it at you, a bit harshly. Using too much strength will cause some damage. It can even break the object you're passing. Now apply the same logic to One for All. We don't know if it'll work, so we'll go first. Or I'll go first, so you'll lose the second first. Shinomori-san was the only one he got. So if a single user can be stolen, that means there's a way to have a single factor transferred. Our quirk factors were absorbed by One for All. We're part of it now. And they're special, much stronger factors. If you use the right amount of strength, I'll be scattered to pieces. Or shattered. I always say shattered and scattered wrong for some reason. He'll get hit and won't be able to use my quirk. If we need a guinea pig, I'll go first. My smoke screen is the least useful. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. No, I'll go. You are the most robust quirk in terms of its usage. Beyond, the compounding quirk that originates it, so... But if the plan goes wrong, Shigaraki will have gear shift. That's the worst case scenario. Right now, being unable to move means certain death. If you get rid of my quirk, we'll stop suffering from the recoil. Okay, that's also good. And even if Shigaraki does get access to it, he'll have to deal with that same level of exhaustion. Okay, so it's a double-edged sword. He'll have a great power, but the recoil will also be getting him, while also fighting him from the inside, like he said. So, you'll be attacking him on two fronts, physically, mentally, and yeah, that works. Leader, I always followed you, but doing that is too risky. That's why it's a bet. We've lived during dark times, but there's no time to feel anything but just keep fighting. Now his body's suffering too, but he still won't deny the existence of a heart, and I want to believe he's right. Getting this help from you, All Might. I've been blessed, so remembering that, and now he's getting up. We've been together for a while. You're conflicted, not because you're power hungry or scared of death. Even if it's your final duty, you're still Toshinori. No matter how far this boy goes for him, One for All will always be. Take this to heart, kid. You've earned this power, fair and square. The treasure he received from his favorite hero. What are you all mumbling about down there? Banjo, stay by his side no matter what. Black Whip will be his lifeline. I leave him to you. Roger. My hero. Oh, Academia. The rest is up to you. What now, Izuku Midoriya? I'll do it! So he has to willfully give up the quirk, as it's always been. Let's see here. Oh my. So he got blasted away along with his arm, reinforcing your tendons and muscles from the inside. I can see how I can now see that thing through your skin. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Looking at you, I've never guessed you were a hero. Oh, and there's a break next week. This is a really kick-ass looking panel of Izuku. Oh, is the power going? There it is. All he has to do is touch him, I think. Because it's always been through physical contact. So he's preparing his left hand to punch him. Puppeting his own body with Black Whip. Oh my god, that's what he's doing? Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, that explains why Black Whip was left behind. The black line of life. So yeah, he is literally just moving his body with his quirk, which is sad. But makes sense. I mean, he's pretty broken. The recoil's been getting him time and time again. And I'm wondering if it's been even more so with the Fajin power-up as well. That last maximum power of Fajin combined with Gear Shift was probably what damn near broke his body, so... But yeah, with everything they had already said, like, giving up the Quark, going inside, fighting this, like, mental fracture in his psyche, that they could attack his mind, this mental wound, is an interesting tactic. New Order really did a lot on its own, which it's interesting that she was able to find it, and then, so, So we'll have to wait and see how this fully develops. So Izuku's going to be down to, I guess, just one Quark. I don't know if the first user will be going to. I wouldn't think so, because then that kind of devalues everything, but maybe not. Maybe it'll all go, because, I mean, he's the source of it. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, so if someone can explain this a little bit, why he would only have Black Whip, or what, I don't know. But, so yeah. So, like I said, I think Izuku just has to make some kind of physical contact, like all the previous users have, and then he's willingly giving up his Quark. So, I will assume that that's how this is going to happen. It'll be like a giant injection of like a superpowered ability. And with it passing now through Izuku, it's going to be even more powerful, which means the recoil is going to be a 10th generation. Which then, if Izuku does regain all of these powers, that means he'll also be the 11th user, which means he'll be even more powerful than he was before. My God. 2 more levels added to him, if that's how this all plays through, by the end of the story. So, good lord. Because that might be how he gets through to him. It's like, here, I will take upon the burden. After, like, Shigaraki is just totally just beaten to shit by his own recoils and everything, and the internal damage and stuff. And he's like, someone please say, I cannot fight the pain. It's too much. And it's like Izuku, like, kind of like lumbers over there using Black Whip, and it's like, here, just give me that power. I will gladly take it. I am a hero after all. I take the burdens of the common. And it's like, he's like, And then they clasp hands, and then Izuku gets that power again, and it alleviates Shigaraki, and he might die, to be honest. I mean, with all the damage that's done to his body, if he loses any of his other Quarks too, like, I don't know if that's also going to happen. I would assume it's just one for all, but maybe some others will get attached into that combination, and it's like, he might just die from the recoil of losing it all and not being able to heal anymore. So I don't know, but let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media, so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream here on YouTube, where I do long form reactions, gameplay, random stuff. Suggestions always welcome. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel. With the new chapter coming out and being short, we're holding off until we get like 2 or 3 more chapters. That's how we did it the last time, so sorry. Yeah, as always, later days. And until next time, Quiche-lings. This is gonna be a wild ride.